Well, hi gang, it's me again. I'm here to maybe inspire you or maybe just gloat over some of my recent finds here. I found some great stereo bargains again, and I found another complete vintage stereo in one day at two different stores, a Vincent de Paul and a Goodwill that are really close by me. I wasn't really looking for this stuff, but I would have been stupid to pass it up. I was really looking for records like I usually do. But enough of me talking here, I'll just show you what I got. At the Vincent de Paul, they expanded their stereo display, or not really stereo, but you know, the usual TVs and VCRs, and I was looking at what they had there, and one of the guys who was stocking the area said, "Hey, are you into like looking for stereo stuff?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Hey, why don't you come in the back? We got more stuff," which I thought was really surprising that they didn't let people, you know, go into the back. But they must have a surplus of stuff because I mean, they had like 3 or 4 BSR basic turntables, but they did have an amp. And amps, as you probably know, are kind of hard to come by. But they had this one. It's a JVC, what does that say, R-S7. And I've been reconditioning it. All it really needed was I had to open up the top or the back, and spray like the volume control and the other switch pots. Everything else seems to be working pretty good. Initially the bulb for the meters wasn't going on. Now it is. I don't know, there might be a little short in it or something, I don't know. But usually they price amplifiers kind of high, but when I asked how much he would give me this amp for, he said $8. $8. So you can't go wrong for that. The only other thing I'd done, it was really kind of dusty and dirty, so I went over the cabinet really well with some couple drops of dish detergent and water, so it looks practically new now. Another thing, that a good turntable is usually hard to come by. They had a couple in the sales floor. They had a couple of these compact systems. One was a Craig and one was a Sony with like a BSR turntable on the top of the cabinet. I wasn't interested in those, but like I said, when he let me go into the back and look around what they had this. It's a Project 1, and I don't recall the model number. It's on the back, but it's a really high quality belt drive unit. And you can see the mechanism. It's all high quality, all machined aluminum gimbal assembly there. It's got a removable bayonet head shell there. It had a cartridge, but the needle or the stylus was damaged. It was like bent over backwards. And this cartridge make, I don't know what it was, like IM something or other. I tried looking on the internet. I couldn't find the stylus, or I couldn't find the make of this cartridge there, so I just decided to order a really good Shure Audiophile grade cartridge. So that's going to be coming in about a week. I also, the belt was inside here, but it was like, it had turned into like a piece of licorice, which they usually do, or like a piece of tar, and I had to scrape it off inside there and clean that inside with rubbing alcohol. I haven't really done much to this yet. I haven't cleaned it off yet, but this should look really awesome when it's done. And then after that, I went to the Vincent de Paul. I went to my Goodwill, which is like a stone's throw from where I live. Still looking for records. Didn't find any records, but I went in the furniture area and I found this. I found these 2 Fisher tower speakers. They're rated at 100 watts. I guess they'll handle 100 watts. They're actually made in the USA. And if you look around the back here, I mean, they're not really hardwood or anything. They're just like a particle board, but they're really nice. They were really kind of dusty and dirty inside the grate, so that's why I showed my vacuum cleaner here. I actually, and I would recommend if you do this, be very, very careful. I actually vacuumed off all the dust and crap off of the speakers. Like I said, but if you do this, be real careful. You don't want to damage anything. But otherwise, these things are cosmetically almost perfect. And this is what I paid. $9.99, $10 for the pair, $5 a piece. So that's an incredible bargain. I don't know if you can get any better than that. But now that I got this stereo, what am I going to do with my other stereo? This is the one I featured in a past video with the Zenith speakers and the amp. I think I paid like $8 for that amp, Sherwood amp, and the turntable. I think I'm just going to put this one maybe in storage. Maybe I'll try and sell it. You know, and you know, what can you say? Sometimes you get really lucky when you're shopping. I'd say whatever you do, just may find a real bargain. Maybe not the best I ever had, but it sure was a great day for shopping, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you tune in again real soon. Bye.